Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Eldritch Horror Season 2, Cthulhu Turn 2. Let's do a quick recap of Turn 1 and we will jump right into Turn 2. But first, you know the drill. August Moldenhauer's Genealogy of Cthulhu, Volume 1 of the Cthulhu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. Let's do a quick reading. Lad Observatory night was raining. We drove past the observatory, missing it entirely. It was almost as if we had folded space and never drove past it. More in tune with the experience was the feeling that the lab observatory had been eclipsed somehow, an irrational thought, but more in line with the feeling of the moment, the night's darkness, the falling rain, the sinking temperatures of mid-autumn as Indian summer's passing would eventually lead us into the winter. An irrational moment. The observatory was in fact hiding from us, perhaps because the observatory we sought was not part of Brown University. Were we intact, close to finding the rift, or the phase shift, if you will, that would direct our driving to the observatory of Miskatonic University? We are unable to maintain the momentary madness required, and soon afterwards, rationality settled back in. Where did we go wrong? Oh yes, we're on the right street. Rationality. Oh yes, the lad observatory is right up the street. Rationally. We pull up to the observatory, and the rain would prohibit any star or planet gazing. As we parked near an empty car, we were shocked by the fact that there were people inside. It was a Russian family, mother, grandmother, and kids. The observatory was closed. The grandmother said, da. A little bit of Lovecraftian madness in the city of Providence. More about this, check out our other channel, Pontos Fathom Press. Like and subscribe to support the channel or join our Patreon. Really appreciate you guys helping out with the growing channel. Share with your friends, and let's get through a lot of these gameplays. I'm looking to play all of them. By the way, I am working on an expansion for Eldritch Horror based on Cthulhu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. If you like the concept, check out in our Patreon. I'm actually show you some behind the scenes videos. I'm working on the location cards. We'll have a special token for Providence, Siam, and Paris that are added into the Cthulhu Journals expansion. So more of that to come. Let's get into turn 2. So a summary of turn 1. The mystery card was launching a Hydra on Space 8. Norman Withers tried to acquire the patrolling of the streets to help him with fighting monsters. He failed, but he did have a successful encounter in Arkham where he gained 2 spells. Both Agatha and Lily gained clues, so already a good start for the investigators. Let's get right into turn 2. So I think the next step is closing some gates. So I think Lily is going to get herself a focus token, and then she will move to Sydney to fight this moon beast. Agatha will perhaps try to go help Norman, so she will get a boat ticket, and then she will move 1 space and then a 2nd space with the boat ticket to San Francisco. So she'll spend her boat ticket, coming a bit closer to Norman. Norman, the stubborn astronomer that he is, he really wants to gain that reserve. So let's have him try to roll his influence. No, and he will roll again his influence. And no, he does not gain it. So let's have him roll 1 clue to spend. No, loses his sanity. It's okay. Okay. So Norman is stuck in space in Arkham again, kind of blundering away. So that is our action phases. Everyone has moved or made an action. Let's move into our encounter phase. So first we will have Agatha, who is in San Francisco, and she will have a location encounter. San Francisco. A private investigator prepares you to help him on a case. Improve her observation. Okay, this is great for you, Agatha. She improves observation by 1. He's looking for a strangely shaped skull that's gone missing after being recovered from a fire. Your investigator reveals Atlantean symbols. Interesting. Including the one for resurrection. So she can roll her lore check. So she will roll a lore check. And she fails her lore check. But I will have her roll again with her with her focus token. She will re-roll 1 die. And she passes her test. Once per round, when you pass a test as part of a spell effect, she gains a clue. That was not part of a spell effect. So she passes, but she does not gain a cursed condition. So she just saves herself from getting a cursed condition. So that's fine. So we can discard this card for Agatha. Next, it is Lily in Sydney fighting the Moon Beast. So the Moon Beast has strength of 4. Lily will make her attack. So Lily makes her attack. She first of all she does her mind attack, which she passes, and then next she will do her attack, physical attack. She gets 2 of these. Once per round, she may re-roll all of her dice. So let's have her re-roll all of her dice. And then she gets 2 more. So she is able to, so she gets 4, and that is able to kill the Moon Beast monster. So Lily does kill this monster, can discard it. Now, everyone has gone through encounter phase. Lily can also do an encounter in the gate. So Lily will encounter into the gate, token encounter for Sydney, and she goes to the past. You find yourself standing in front of the antique scientific equipment. According to the papers, the year is 1771. You read through the notes and try to interpret the nature of the experiments. Okay, so Lily will try to interpret the nature of the experiments. And she fails. These notes make no sense to you. Your reading is interrupted by a terrible moaning sound, and you find malformed creatures in deep wells under the stone floor. The sight of them tears at your mind. So she has to make a check. She passes. Otherwise, she would have lost sanity. So, okay, so Lily passes. She does not close the gate, however. And now we move on to Norman Withers, who will have an Arkham encounter. So Norman is hanging in Arkham again. You try to gain access to an experiment at the University Science Building. So Norman will try. Norman passes. If you pass, the experiment provides knowledge of the worlds beyond. Gain a Plumb the Void spell. Does he already have the Plumb the Void spell? Who has Plumb the Void? Okay, he gains a Plumb the Void spell. If you fail, okay, no worries about that. Okay, encounter phase is done. Action phase is done. We move on to the Mythos phase. So let us grab a Mythos card. And heat wave singes the globe. sweating and exhausted. You stop to rest at what little shade you can find. You already heard stories of this heat wave claiming the lives of the sick and the elderly individuals. You fear that if you keep going on at this pace, you might fall victim to it as well. Wow, each investigator loses 3 health unless he becomes delayed. That is intense. Okay, so, or they can become delayed. So let's advance the Omen track. There's a monster surge for Lily. 2 monsters on this monster surge. No, there's no monster surge here. So, just advance for every gate that's open. There's not a monster surge. So I just advanced the gate for the 1 gate. That is it. So this gate is Istanbul is green. So just 1 gate advances. We do the reckoning again. And reckoning is passed. And the next one is a open a gate. So spawn a gate. The Amazon. Where we have the expedition. And the Amazon will get a monster. Serpent people. Okay, the serpent people in the Amazon. And everyone can become delayed and not lose 3 health. So I think they may do that. Okay, so that is going to wrap up Eldritch Horror Season 2, Cthulhu Turn 2. For Turn 3, guys, check out the link in the next corner. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. Share it with like-minded gamers. We'd really appreciate trying to grow the channel. Looking to get 100 subscribers soon. So every subscriber is helping right now as we start out. And I'm looking forward to playing some more mods. Like I mentioned, I'm going to do a Cthulhu Journals mod for Eldritch Horror. We're playing with some mods right now. And I'm looking forward to working through all of the expansion sets with sideboards. So if you like Eldritch Horror, I'm going to be playing through characters and like-throughs. Check out in the Patreon or leave a comment below. What game would you like to see us play next, or what's your favorite character? And we can incorporate those into our next lineup. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Turn 3. Bye-bye.